So let's talk about your resolution. What did you decide on for your New Year's resolution this year? I hope it wasn't something that you seriously need to do. Now, let me tell you why. 80% of New Year's resolutions are abandoned by the end of February. I know, that's crazy, right? So like 35% by the end of January and 80% by the end of February. Weight loss is like at the top of it, smoking, there's like all these different things that people say they're gonna do, but they don't do them. So we wanna change that this year. Why don't we make 2018 the year that you actually follow through on what you say you're gonna follow through on? But you gotta do a few things differently. So let's talk about it. Why do people not follow through? One could be because they were never very committed to begin with. That's probably the truth. It's something that you do. This is a tradition rather than something that you actually believe in. And if you're not committed to it, you're not going to actually do it. There's not a big enough why. You don't have a big enough leverage over yourself. If you don't know your why, you're never going to do your what. So if you are going to make a resolution, you need to be committed to it, and you need to actually know why you're doing it. If your why is, let's say you're going to lose 10 pounds, and it's so that you can get into bikini by April for some big party, that's not a very big why. But if your why is that you have children that you need to be healthy for, if you want to be there for your grandchildren so that you can, make their lives more rich and abundant, or if it's because you have big things you want to do in the world, you want to give back and you've got a purpose, you're a lot more likely to succeed. And by the way, purposeful people live longer. So put some teeth in it. Let's put some teeth in your resolution. The other thing is it just something on your to-do list? Is this just one more thing that you're adding to your to-do list that's causing you stress? If that's the case, you're not going to follow through. This needs to be a lifestyle, something that becomes part of who you are, not one more thing to check off on a box, because that's stressful. We don't want you doing that. Okay, we want this to be something that you feel in your core, that you do because you believe in it. The last thing that I think is a big reason is because people spend, and I think this is one of the biggest reasons, people spend 2 to 3 months at the end of the year engaging in extremely unhealthy behavior. Starting with Halloween, people start gorging on sugar. They start drinking more alcohol. They start eating really bad food. They're like, but it's the holidays and we're just going to pig out and abandon all of our health rituals and all of our routines and anything we know to be good for us because it's the holidays. That's a little like an alcoholic going to get smashed right before they go into rehab. There's no commitment there. The mindset is not there and you will fail. I promise you. If you're doing that same thing every year, then you got to wonder why it's not working. That's the reason, because you're not actually in it. You're not in it to win. So we want to turn that around. Okay. Why are you spending those 2 to 3 months before the holidays, a time that's supposed to be about gratitude and about giving back and about abundance, trashing your body? That doesn't make any sense. So let's rethink this a little bit. Now, we do like the idea of you having a vision. So why don't we think of your resolution, which has just become sort of a word that doesn't really have any teeth. Why don't we think of you creating a new vision for your life? To make that easier, we're going to offer you a gift. If you go to tanaamen.com, I've got on there a PDF of the one-page miracle. This is something that my husband and I really like to have everyone in our community do. It's on one page, so it's easy. Now, I'm one of those people, I love to journal in detail, like pages and pages, and that's great if you're one of those people. But for most people, if you can get everything you want your life to be and look like and feel like and really put some teeth in it on one page, and you can put it up somewhere where you can see it every day, like on your bathroom mirror. That's usually where I have people put it. When you're brushing your teeth, when you're putting your makeup on, whatever it is you're doing during the day, you see that one-page miracle. It's going to have what you want for your relationships, what you want for your finances, what you want for your health, what you want for your career. All of it's going to be on one page, and you're going to create this vision. So now it's going to become a lifestyle. This is not going to be something on your to-do list. Then every morning when you wake up, I want you to ask yourself, is my behavior getting me what I want? And if the answer is no, don't just abandon your vision. Get back on track. So I'm hoping that that's going to make it easier for you guys to succeed. I think that that's a really good way. So in addition to your one-page miracle, there are a few things that will help you make your vision become a reality. The first thing we already talked about, that's to know your why. If you don't know your why, you'll never do your what. The second thing is to be curious, not furious. When it doesn't work, ask yourself why it's not working. The third thing is to have a plan. So it's one thing to have a vision, but now you got to have a plan. And once you have your plan and you know the steps, break those steps down smaller. That's the last thing. So if you've got big, giant tasks you have to accomplish, most people won't jump the canyon, but they will take tiny steps. So whatever those steps are, break them down even smaller. So I hope this helps. Now, one thing that really does help people improve their lives in every way and grow brain cells is new learning. So if you are a person who likes new learning and one of your goals for the new year is to learn something new, we want to help you out. We want to give you 50% off of all of our courses. If you go to tanaamen.com, you will find a link that will help you sign up for one of our courses. One of those courses is Brain Warriors Way, where my husband and I actually lead a class for 26 weeks. That will help you get to your goal, I promise, because you've got us as your personal coach for 26 weeks. If you do one a week, it's designed to help keep you on task. And the reason we made it 26 weeks, which is about 6 months, is because we know it takes time for you to develop habits. The results we got with our class when we did this class live were stunning. They were amazing. The stories were incredible. The transformations would blow your mind. So we want you to become one of those stories. So go to tanaamen.com, check it out, get your one-page miracle, and have a very happy and blessed new year.